as a president of the Yemen community, we have some students that are here in Canada, but due to the war in Yemen, they couldn't go back to Yemen, and they have problems, financial problems. At the same time, they don't want to claim refugee, but they just want to go back home. What Canada can offer for them to go back home?
So the war is preventing them from going home,
Yes.
but they want to go home.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, actually, the problem is that they are having financial difficulties.
Here in Canada.
Yes, exactly.
So the real problem is that they need some help
Exactly, yes.
with their finances in Canada, but they don't want to claim refugee status.
Like extend their visa. Now to extend their study permit,
Yeah.
they need to show that they have a certain amount in the bank, right?
Right.
But they don't have that
Right.
that amount, so they cannot extend their study permit.
Now, is Canada actively preventing them from returning to Yemen?
No, it's not Canada. The problem that there's a problem at the airports back in Yemen. There's no airport. The airport is not working.
Right. So it's impossible to travel back to Yemen.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Come into my office and let's talk specifically about that, because I believe we should raise that issue with the minister.
Okay.
That there needs to be an understanding to extend student visas
Right.
for individuals who can't go back,
Yes.
in spite of the fact that they've run out of money,
Exactly. Yes.
because the community is prepared to help support them to a certain extent,
Exactly. Yes.
and that needs to be said to the minister. So let's have that discussion again. Come to my office.
And
Sure, we'll do that.
one more question: Are they can they apply for refugee in that case? I mean, if they are like here and the situation in Yemen is like war.
Yes, they can apply. There's no suggestion that they will get, but there is financial support for refugee applicants.
But the problem is that when I went with some of the people who are stuck here,
Yeah.
so when we went to the lawyers, they say that if the problem is with the country, you cannot apply for refugee. The only way that you can apply for refugee if you are personally in danger, not your country. We have seen 2 lawyers for this,
Okay.
and that's what they told us. They cannot apply for refugee.
But the mere application for refugee status slows things down in terms of their rushing to be sent back. So there is a period of time that is given to people as a result of their application. That you're right, the lawyer is probably right, that they will not actually be granted refugee status, but it gives them a buffer of time. The application actually gives them a buffer of time. But again, the staff in my office know better how to handle these things than I do personally.
Sure.
But it sounds like something we should be approaching the minister on anyway,
Okay.
because of the notion of students not being